First, when you go to the plus menu, there are more screen sizes. And if you go in this folder, you could create a new canvas, your very own canvas. Here, you could put 3, create, then you'll get this kind of canvas, 103 canvas. And I think it's kind of really helpful in Procreate. The first thing that has really changed is the animation tool. So if you go here in the wrench, their canvas, go to canvases, and you see animation assist. Turn it on. You see this kind of screen size down here. When you press add frame, you add a new frame. You could delete frames. You could even duplicate them. You could hold this. I don't know what it's called, but you could turn max size and that. So for now, delete frame. So you could do it like this. So let's do a very easy animation with one of the newest brushes that I really like is the Done brush. So let's go to this color. So you could do it this Olden brush is super nice. And then you could add this frame, and then you could still see the movement area. Then you could do like this, add frame. And of course you could change the shapes and all. You could do that again. And go up, down. You could do like that. I want to make a wavy shape too for it to look more ribbonish. And over here in play, you get to play things. You get to play your animation. So let's turn the screen black. And then easily to the monoline brush, which is the old one. You could do that. Duplicate. Do that. Do it in black. And do the white part like this. So if you go way up here in the starting, you could press play and then you could see your animation go. And another thing I like about Procreate is the settings you could do on your animation. So you could do frames. Right now I have 15 frames. So let's go to, I like to keep it at a very low percent, like 10 or 20. So let's see at 20. That is very fast, as you can see. There. And here we have the ping pong effect. Right, so you could go to settings, do on shot ping pong effect. Then the color will be like this. It looks much more nicer with the ping pong effect, I feel. You could do a loop too. You could press the pause for it to stop if you didn't know. And you could also have a blend frame, which I like the most. It makes everything go more smoother. You could also do opacity frames, which I usually keep it on max. Here it looks like a second frame. So you could turn off animation assist, which you could do that. Let's do this way. And one other thing that I like is you could actually have more new brushes, and that I really like. My favorite brush is a part of the monoline. I showed you already. This one. I think it looks super nice. It's really like blendy. I like the kind of effect that it gives. You clear this layer, guys. And did you know you could actually shift your color frame? So when you're having your color frame, you could actually shift it while you're doing your work. all you have to do is, you see this little like line here? You could shift it, pull that line, and you could put it wherever you want. Specifically like here, you could do here. And if you want to remove it, just press that small little X in the corner. Then you could go back to the palette. Another thing which I like, I've been using this for I think 2 or 3 drawings. I will show you. So do you see this little pull tab? It doesn't work with a pencil. When you exactly pull that small little arrow, you could click what you want to do. So if I wanted to have this in the side, I could put this here. Or as you can see, I already typed MLP base, which I actually draw with. So if I want to shift this frame, I could do the same thing that I use with the coloring technique. Just pull, hold, drag it there, and then you could actually work properly. Now, of course it has everything you usually have. You could look at some, let's say, you could look at lots of things here. If you just want to remove it, you see this little pull tab again here? You get to do that, and then you could remove it. And one of the other brushes which I like is where is it? You could, I think, yeah, it's gloaming. It's called a gloaming brush. I kind of use it in one of my drawings. It kind of looks really nice. I like the effect. Guys, do you think this looks like animal prints to me? I feel like they're like an animal print. The next thing that I changed is like the options here on the corner where you go, you get to do clone liquify like this. I'm using my flower power brush. Let's just move it like that. And if you go here, there's clone. If you press clone, then it will clone the exact same thing here. Look. How cool does that look? I find the clone tool really interesting. Do you? You could use it like to make like reflections I meant. And you could like clone different things. If you want one thing to be in another place, you could do it like that instead of just doing it the other way. There's also something called liquify, which is my favorite. You could use this like, you have this push tool, means you could like push and move around like this. Push this around. I like to keep my push tool in high, so it pushes a lot. If you do like swirl light, this will be coming like kind of swirly if you hold it in like that. I think that's super cool. There's like swirl lift, so you could lift the swirl. At least that's what I feel is. Then you could do the opposite direction. You could do push. Pitch. You could turn it smaller. That will be helpful if you want to like turn something, shrink something. And we have this. You could de-shrink something. You turn it bigger. Here you have this over here, and an edge. I like to put it on push because it will be easier to push things around. The next thing that is new here on the magic wand section is this opacity. You could like change the opacity with this, like that, like this. So let's keep it. We have the undo tool too, to undo your work. Reset to cancel even. So it's an easier way to stop the roll. Next thing which I love is you could combine your very own brushes. So you could even duplicate brushes now. Here you have the duplicate tool of the flower power one that I modified. Done. So we have the flower power. I modified the flower power. You know what it used to look like? This, I'll show you. It used to look like that scattered around, so I didn't like it, and I modified it. look, make it look like this, and I think it looks so much more prettier with kind of like splitted kind of textures. I'll get to that later. For now, I'm going to show you how to combine. So flower power 11, and we have this red. Okay, let's duplicate the red tool. If you just do this and this, if you like push it at the back, not too much, just a slight push. Same with this one. And then you get the combine tool. So you're going to combine it. Then you get this kind of tool. And then it could be like this. I think that looks so cool. Yeah, you could rename it too. So I love that. So here we have like a little area to test it out. I love it. Here we have spacing. So let's do spacing a little. Like, let's do spacing a little like this. I think spacing should be super far back because I really like it that way. Streamline is for when you like how if you draw like wobbly kind of pictures, you could use streamline, turn them up max so you won't have those wobbly pictures. It'll still be a little wobbly, but not as much as before. I think fall off. I don't know what this does. I think it just makes it more, well, active, maybe. So I'm going to put fall off at max. We also have shape here. You could edit the shape. I'm going to do it max. We have shape, we have green. Well, that looks cool. I'm just going to mess around with a little bit. You could have these hazellite. How does the hazellite look? I want to do it. Whoa, look at this hazellite effect. I think it looks so much more prettier. Like that hazellite. And then next, you could also, if you didn't know, you could modify the tools. I think I combined this one. Let me see. Yeah, I combined it. Look at the bubbles. Woo. So it's called Disco. Spacing, little spacing. Then you could do it like that. I love the spacing area. Guys, does this remind you of a smiley face? The eyes too here, and then that ball there. I think it reminds me of a smiley face. Next thing that you could do in Procreate, which I love, there's a new little area. So we find the brush. There's a new brush. I kind of forgot. Yeah, this area. It is called organic. So you find everything organic in this area. So like you get organic. Let me duplicate. Right then. Duplicate that. Spacing. Of course. So we have here purple daisy. We have purple daisies here. Whoa, and you could like do some purple daisies. Well, they're not exactly purple. I could just make them be purple now. Now they're purple daisies. And here, next thing that I like is, I call it this winky. This looks like animal fur. I could like draw a palm tree with it. Look at it. It's so funny. I definitely feel like I'm gonna grab my hand in it, and I feel like it's grass or some fur or like something. It looks so cool. The next thing that is new is this, but the rainforest brush. If you haven't seen one of my videos where I kind of draw this kind of beach scenery, I used the rainforest brush like this. I think it's supposed to be bigger. Like that. I kind of think it's a cloud brush. At first I thought it was a cloud brush until I saw the name. I thought it was a cloud brush, but now I see it's a rainforest brush. You could actually also use it to make clouds if you want. You could use it to make trees, anything you would like. We also have this sprayers brush. which I like to do a golden color, which I mean yellow. I like to make the brush big and do this. So it looks like golden ashes coming. If I do a gray background, and then it looks like the gold is inside the stone. Maybe just like Minecraft. I feel like the brush is super pretty. I don't use it much in my drawings, but it looks so nice. The next new thing in the brush area is Stickman, I think. Here, I'm trying to Stickman up high. In Stickman, it looks like a super cool little effect. Like this little satin effect. Whoa, I feel like it's so shiny and pretty. I love it. And I'm kind of obsessed with this brush. I have used it on some of my drawings. You could use it like if you want to make some like dress or something like that. Textured trees, then you could like use that brush. Or if you want to make a dress, you could use that kind of brush to add a little shine to it. But I use this brush mostly in my LOL drawings. So another brush which is new. It's called the Strum Base. So this looks like definitely a bubble brush. Look at it. You could just do this. It's a green bubble, and if you do this, it looks like bubbles. Definitely bubbles, or like a light. I feel like that's a bubble brush. And way from, I think this is also a cool brush because I could use it to make stars. Whoa. I'm using a white color, guys. Look, this is a white color. And then I think that's a new update to this little brush. Yeah, like a hologram effect. So whoa, that looks so cool. You can make like a crisscross pattern with that whoa, that is so cool. This might be my second favorite brush. Another one of the new brushes is actually this one, rectangle. Oh, so the rectangle brush is like this rectangle 3D effect. It looks so cool. My mom thinks it looks like a ribbon. And guys, I feel like this brush is so nice in 3D. Another one of the 3D brushes, Hexavector. The Hexavector is kind of like a really cool little one, Hexavector. It gives like these kind of like gaps in between, which I think it looks so nice in kind of like a hair or waterfall drawing. And we have another 3D brush, Mint Brain. I do not call it that, it's actually called the Mint Brain. And yeah, this kind of I feel like this is hair. Does this look like hair to you? It definitely looks like hair, and I could draw it for hair or fur. Whoa! I can use this green, maybe even a little palm tree. It looks so nice. Another one is marble. Okay, it's called the marble brush. That's what it's called. Look like marble. Wow! I love it. Look at it. This will look so nice. When you're doing the drawings, I think this will look really nice. And guys, I'm about to make a new channel. It's going to be like a channel where I go do my exploring videos. This is where I go to do my toy reviews. And this channel is going to be all about my art channel. So excited for it to release. I'm just thinking of the name, but I think I got the name last night. I was thinking of Be Light, maybe? What do you guys think? Comment down below. And there's another new brush, which I wanted to show you guys. It is this one. Dude, this is a pattern, kind of nice thing. Now this is kind of like a pattern brush. Ooh, you could put this kind of pattern if you would like. It's like a stencil. I love it. It's so nice. If you want to do a really cool little pattern, you should, or if you want to make your own wallpaper design, this would be the perfect one for you. Anyway, the next brush is, it might be a little old. Yeah, it might be old, but I really like it. It's called wood. It's called the wooden brush. This is an older brush, but I wanted to show you guys. And look, this kind of looks so nice. This looks like the wallpaper in my dad's bedroom. Look at it. That looks so pretty. I love it so much. I'm gonna combine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna combine those two like brushes. Duplicate, duplicate. Combine. Oh, I combine them. Whoa! Guys, look at this brush. Look at it. Whoa. That looks so pretty. So wait, I forgot to show you one of the updates. It's actually in the like snake tool, S tool. You could do freehand. If you could do freehand here, thing called save and load. And it's a little tiny, cute little tiny heart in the bottom of your screen next to your clips, underneath the clips exactly. So you could do this heart, press the plus sign, and you could actually save the little like thing that you did. Let's save it. Let's go and save it. So, to reuse that little area that you did, you could go back in the heart, press it, use the rectangle, and you could move it around. Look how cool. Oh, 200. Zooming in. That's all you can do. Anyway, that was the last update. Bye guys. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe, leave the notification bell, and see y'all next time.